Hey guys, and welcome back to Code&Gamology. Today we're making a video about animations. Have you ever wanted to make an animation? Well, today we're going to be learning how to. Okay, now I started a new game, so let's start coding. So for animations, our most important parts are our characters, our sprites. I'm going to get an apple, okay? And then we need, if you want the animation about the apple itself, just one apple, then okay, you don't need to choose more sprites. But for me, I think I'm gonna choose a bear. Now, our next important part is that you can choose as many sprites as you want for animation. Our next part will be backdrops. You can choose any backdrops you want. I think I'm gonna make them in space, so I'm gonna type in the stars backdrop. Okay, now our next important part is dialogue. Many of our sprites are boring if they don't say anything. So what if my apple will say, "Don't eat me" for 2 seconds? Now, if when we start, it will say, "Don't eat me," okay? And then another important part is timing. So let's see. We can wait 2 seconds before the bear says, "Yum," and then the apple disappears. That's a dialogue in timing, with timing. Okay, now when it says "Yum, apple," okay, we can say "Yum, apple." Okay, and then also the sound is important. So after we wait 4 seconds, or wait 2 more seconds after we talk to this, we can place on chop and we can hide. Hide and show are also important parts in animations because they can make a sprite disappear or appear. Now what does my animation look like? "Don't eat me, yum apple." Yeah. And now we need to do costumes because it doesn't look like the bear. The bear is just standing there. So what do we do? Well, normally I would just, my drawing is bad, but I guess I could kind of teach you the main point. I'm just turning it into bright red mouth. It's gonna be weird, okay? There's my bear. He's hungry. And we duplicate it, and we add it back to its normal thing. So I just figured we'd do this. You can't really tell the difference between some very small parts. And delete all useless costumes that you don't want. Okay, now let's go back to sounds, and we might want to record some sounds. If you have a talent and you play a musical instrument that I certainly don't play, then just click the record button and you can record your own music. Now another good part is also calling the gliding part. So we actually wait 2 seconds, but what if we make it 3 seconds when the bear glides to our apples for 1 second. And then he starts all over here. And then if he starts off with his normal costume, this costume, and then he will switch costume to bear A2, bear A, and bear A, and eats it, and that's the end of the animation. Animations are really simple. Yeah, that's how simple it is. But I also said that I am going to teach you how to make sure these sprites follow your mouse. Well, let's learn about that, because you might not want to put a bunch of gliding code in, right? But I took it away. So what's going to happen now? It's just going to stay in the same place and eat the apple. But no, we don't want that. We can say we're going to foreverly, after that, have the bear go to foreverly we can have our bear go to, or we can repeat it certain times. Well, let's repeat it certain times to have him go to my mouse pointer. So it will be like, if you hover it here, Yum apple, after this, it will suddenly start following you. But wait, that was too quick, right? We don't even have time. So you might turn this time up to 5 seconds. And that'll give you plenty of time to record the animation. Now you can also change this so the duration of following you will be bigger. Great, so that's basically all our basics for animations. So bye, and thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.